ओम सच्चिदानंदरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। Hari Om. In the last class, we saw Bhagavan Krishna explain how people worship him. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Mahatmas, they do this. They take ashraya of Prakriti, divine Prakriti, Sattvic Prakriti, Daivi Prakriti, and they engage in constant worship of the Lord. Right? With Drudhavrataha, all that we saw. Satatam kirtayanto mam. Yatantascha Drudhavrataha, Namasyantascha mam bhaktya nityayukta upasate. And Jnana Yajna chapi anya. Others worship through Jnana Yajna. What is Jnana Yajna? Also we saw. Ekatvena Pratatvena Bahuda Vishwatomukam. Now, some more people are there. Those who worship Paramatma in yet another ways. Who are they? What are they? And Bhagavan says now, in and through all these worships, forms of worship, different types of worship, they worship only one self. One Atman alone is worshipped. It is not that there are many things and all. Only one. Ekam. Sat vipraha bahuda vadanti ekam sat. So, in the 16th verse, we see what Bhagavan Krishna is speaking about some other people, how they worship. And Bhagavan says, in and through all these things, I am alone is worshipped because I am alone is present in all of them. He says, Aham kraturaham yajnaha swadahamahamaushadham mantrohamahame ahamagniraham hutam aham kraturaham yajnaha swadahamahamaushadham mantrohamahame aham agniraham hutam. So, first one, I am the Kratu. Bhagavan says, Aham Kratuhu. Kratu means what? Actually, this is also given in Vedas only. Kratu, Yajna and Kratu. And there are many meanings for Kratu. One meaning is Kriyate iti Kratuhu. So any work is Kratu. In simple meaning, any work that we do is Kratu. With great sankalpa. With a lot of resolve. Okay, that's called Kratu. See, other one meaning. Or in other meaning, it is also given as sometimes it is called as Sankalpa. Different meanings of Kratu I am giving you. Sankalpa. Kratu also means Srauta Yajna. Kratu also means Prajna. Kratuhu Asuhu Prajna cha. In Nirukta it is given. It is also given two meanings are the Prajna and other is Prana also. Prana. So now Kratu means a Vedic ritual actually. A Vedic ritual. So Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji, he says, Kratavaha sa yupaha. Yupa is sacrificial post. In Yajna, they have a sacrificial post. In olden days, certain times Kratus are performed. So they tie some Yajna Pashu there. That's one Vedic Karmakandic ritual. Or in many major sankalpas, what you do, your Mukhya Yajna Kratu is Vikruti of it. There are certain Vedic rituals. They're all called Kratus. They're called Kratus. So Bhagavan says, I am the Kratu. Second is Aham Yajna. Whatever Yajna we do, that we offer in fire, ritual, in Agni, various ahutis that are offered for various deities, either for one's own sadgati or achievement of heaven or any other prosperity, or yajna is performed for lokakshema, for the welfare of the whole world. So these are Vedic means to propitiate various gods. Yajna. So Bhagavan says, Aham yajna. Yajno vai Vishnu. So Bhagavan, this Yajno vai Vishnu. In Vishnu Sahasranam also comes in the end Yajna. So therefore, Hyam Yajna, Aham Yajna, Swada Aham. Now, Devatas, not Devatas, Pitrus. For Pitrus, for Devatas, when we say offer, we say Swaha. Swaha is a mantra, Swaha is added. For Pitrus, we utter Swadha. Swadha. With that Swadha, the Pitrus are given food. Ancestors who are no more physically available on this plane, for them, when we offer, the Swadha is uttered, not Swaha. Swadha. So that also is me. Then Aham Aushadham. Aushadham means what? Various materials that are offered in Yajna. Vrihi Yavadi, paddy, barley, all those dhanya, what we offer in Yajna. That also is me alone. So, Aham Aushadham. Then Mantraha Aham. That mantras which are offered, chanted during the Yajna. We offer mantra for a particular devata to propitiate that devata. We chant that devata mantra and offer that ahutis or offerings into the fire, unto the fire. So that mantra also is me also, mantra swarupa. Mantra swarupa is Narayana only, mantra swarupa. So Bhagavan says, I am mantraha. Then ahameva ajyam. See? Ahameva ajyam. Ajyam means ghee. So the ghee clarified butter that is offered in the havan is also me alone. Ahameva ajyam. Aham agnihi. Aham agnihi. The fire unto which that is offered is also me. Lord says, the fire is me, the ghee is me, material that are offered is me. See? Everything is me alone. And aham agnihi and aham putam. Putam means the very offering itself. Whatever is offered, the act of offering, that also is me alone. I am the very oblation itself. So this reminds us the Brahmarpanam, Brahma Havihi, Brahmagnau, Brahmanahutam, that everything is Brahma only. There the word Brahma is used. Here Bhagavan is Aham is used. So that means what? Aham Brahmasmi, full stop. So Bhagavan is declaring that I am that supreme Brahman alone. There the Brahmaivatena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhina, that we saw in earlier chapter, 4th chapter. So here Bhagavan says, everything is me and me alone. I am in all these things. I am available in all these forms. Okay. Then again he says, and one more thing. Okay. Yes. Pitahamasya jagato mata dhata pitamaha vedyam pavitramonkara ruksamayajureva cha. पिताहमस्य जगतो माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कारः ऋक्साम यजुरेव च. I am Pitahamasya Jagataha. I am the father of the whole creation. Pitahamasya Jagataha. Who is the father? Tasmin Garbham Dadhamyam. Is earlier he said, I am that Pita, the father, and I threw my seed in the Prakriti. So it is my wish, Sankalpa Rupena. The Prakriti creates. Here he says, I am the father of this entire Jagat, the creation. Pitahamasya Jagataha Mata Dhata Pitamaha. Mother also me alone. I am the mother. The Lord Brahman alone became Ishvara and the Shakti. Both are he alone, the primordial couple. The primordial couple, the first couple is Shakti and Shiva, or in Vedantic language, or in other language, Adi Narayana, Adi Lakshmi. But there are primordial couple is Shiva Shakti. The Brahman afterwards is Shiva and Shakti, appearing as these two. So he is the father, he himself is the mother. There is no difference between them. So he says, I am the mother. And again, I am Dhata. Dhata is what? Sustainer. Who is sustaining all this by his energy, by the entire world is living. He is holding the Jagat actually. He is sustaining the Jagat. It's very difficult to understand unless we deeply go into meditations or realize the truth that otherwise that cannot exist. That Vastu cannot exist. Like for our understanding, so don't stretch the example beyond requirement. I am there holding the body now, wearing the body as my dress. So because me, the conscious principle is existing right now, holding the physical body, all the cells are getting the life. I am breathing. So the breath also goes to every cell. Food is given to this physical body. The food also gets distributed to every cell, every living organism in this. Millions and trillions of them are their cells. Each cell is a living organism, suppose. Suppose every cell is a living organism. So when I move, none of them exist. When I drop the body, they don't exist. They all give up their lives. Many functions will stop. Life is taken out, the matter cannot function. But here, their existence is there, of course. But here, the Lord says, the conscious principle is not there, matter cannot work. It is always there behind the star, the moon, the sun, the cloud, the river, the forest, the tree, every cell, unicellular organism. Everywhere he is there, supporting dhata, sustainer. That is also how does he sustain? By dispensing the karma phala. By giving that karma phalas, meaning by giving their own, whatever is jiva is due, whatever is Jews are, he gives that karma phalas and he sustains them. Dhata. Then Pitamaha, I am the grandfather. Why? I am Ishvara. So Ishvara, from Ishvara again, the next rung is what? Vishnu and Lakshmi. First couple, then second, then third is Vishnu's is Brahma. So Brahma is suppose the creator. He is creating all these things. So to Brahma, I am the grandfather from Brahma point of view. Brahmaji is born from navel of Vishnu. Vishnu is emerged out from that first primordial couple. That way you see, they're called Pancha Brahma in Shaivas, Kashmir Shaivism. Pancha Brahmas are there. So Supreme Brahman, then Ishvara, then Vishnu, then Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma, then Rudra. Rudra is again expression of the Adi Shiva only. Meaning all these things. The element of that is again present here. So these are Pancha Brahmas. So I am the Pitamaha, I am the grandfather. Vedyam, I am the one to be known. Vedyam, I am the one to be known. Pavitram Onkaraha, I am the Pavitram, the purifier. I am the Om, Onkaraha, the first primordial sound which emanated from that the beginning, from the creator. Ishvara, sound emanated. Om. Therefore, there's a beautiful song in written by our Tyagaraja, I think, Carnatic. Not Karnataka, Carnatic music. Telugu man he was. Tyagaraja. I think Tyagaraja only wrote this. I'm not sure about it, but I think Tyagaraja only. It says, Nada Tanum Anisham Shankaram. So, Nada Tanu means what? The one whose body is of the sound. Sound is the Sharira of the Shiva. Sound. So he is clothed by sound. Om. Tasya Vachaka Pranavaha. Patanjali Yoga Sutras. What is the name of that Ishvara? Om. So that Om is me. I am the purifier, Pavitram, Onkaraha, and also Ruk, Sama, Yajurevacha. Ruk, Sama, Yajurevacha. Rugveda mantras, Samaveda mantras, Yajurveda mantras are me alone. What is Ruk mantras? Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, what is the Ruk mantras? Just I'm sharing it from one of the Upanishads. Ruchaha in Ruk mantras, Niyatakshara Pada Avasanaha, Gayatriyadi Chandu Visishtaha Mantraha. What is that? Niyata Akshara Pada Avasanaha. In Ruk mantras, there is a beautiful number of letters in Pada are same. Niyata means specific number of letters are there. Like Gayatri Chandaha. Like Gayatri Chanda means only 8 letters. That particular, so Niyata Pada Akshara Avasanaha Gayatradi Chando Visishtaha Mantraha. They are called Rug mantras. But in Yajur mantras, there is no rule that there should be a specific number of letters in each pada. No. Then they are like Yajur mantras are what? Yajumshi Aniyata Akshara Pada Avasanani Vakya Rupani. They are the form of sentences. Aniyata means there is no specific number assigned to each pada. Somewhere short, somewhere big. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. That's one thing. That is one Yajurveda it is. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. So if you count Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, so 10 letters suppose are there. Yes, with Omkar. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. 10 letters. And some other same Rudram, It's not of same, everything is same, same. Namaste Rudramanyavavuto Teshave Namaha. See, second line. No more number of letters. It's called Yajurveda. So, Aniyatapada Akshara. Akshara Pada Avasanani Vakya Rupani. Then, Sama. Sama is musical. Rigveda, when sung, it is Samaveda. And there are all Panchabhaktikam, Saptabhaktikam, all those things. Sama mantras are sung. Musical tones are there in them. So all these things are what? Me alone. Rigveda, Yajurveda mantras, Samaveda mantras, Rigveda mantras, they're all I am alone. See, therefore, I am Pita, Aham, then Jagataha Pita, Mata, Dhata, Pitamaha. I am to be known, Vedyam, Vedya Vastu. Only that which is to be known is only Paramatma, that is me alone. Rest all is only actually temporarily. It's a temporary this one. They are not so important. For that moment, for that transaction, it is useful. Like an entry ticket. Enter a platform, railway platform ticket. Platform ticket is only for that day, that moment, for 1 hour or 2 hours, it is valid. That's it. It is not the permanent thing. So that similarly, anything which is known is only temporary knowledge, only for that. Whatever we are learning, only for that transaction in a particular area, particular time, for particular, that alone knowledge is useful, is it not? But this knowledge, what is to be known forever, Vedyam, that having known which one reaches immortality, one attains immortality. So Vedyam, Pavitram, of course, purifier. Then we saw Omkara, then what is Ruggiju Sama? All these things are me alone. Who says? Bhagavan says. Think. Then he says, not only that, Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhruto Prabhava Pralayastanam Nidhanam Bijamavyayam Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasa Sharanam Suhruto Prabhava Pralayastanam Nidhanam Bijamavyayam. What is that now? I am Gati, destination. I am the goal. I am the Gati. In fact, there is no other Gati for anybody. Whether you like it or not, all the jivas, right from unicellular organism up to human being and beyond also, all the beings in the creation, they have no Gati other than reaching the Supreme. You may delay. You may take zigzag path. You may delay for eons, for kalpas, for Brahma Srishtis. Brahma means, kalpa means 1 day of Brahma, morning till evening. Equal amount of time is 1000 Mahayugas is 24 hours. That into 365, 1 year into 100 is that long period, which is inconceivable for us, is called the Brahma as Ayu. 100 years he lives. But afterwards, another Brahma will come. Like that, we may stay back for many Brahmas without realizing the truth. But eventually, our Gati, the goal is only that Paramatma alone, knowingly or unknowingly. You may take U-turn away from the goal, but we have to again another U-turn to come back to main path and reach Supreme. And no other way. There is no other way. There's a great, grand scheme of evolution. Every jiva, every being is slowly pushed towards him. That is the goal. And all kinds of seeking ends there. Afterward, there is no more seeking. Otherwise, what we have been seeking is only temporary things. And after every seeking, there is a resentment, dissatisfaction, a discontentment, a comparison. Then because of comparison, there is a jealousy, then hatred, then all kinds of disturbances. So everything, whatever we seek, we are not happy with our own seeking. We want to improvise it. We want to gain more and more. Bhagavan says, I am the Gatihi. Then Bharta. Bharta means husband. Bharta is also called husband. But Bharta means what? Supporter. That's why he's called husband, is called Bharta. Not Baingan ka Bharta. Bharta. One who supports. Supporter. Bharta. Then Prabhu. Lord. Lordship. It's under my command that the whole creation runs. I am that Lord, Prabhu. I am the witness, Sakshi. I am not brought down into this mire of all these happenings in creation. I support creation, but I am not dragged into the creation. I am eternal witness, untouched. Like the rope is untouched by the snake. The desert is untouched by the superimposed waters or mirage waters. The desert is not becoming wet. But without desert, the mirage water cannot exist. Without the rope, there cannot be a snake. Yet the rope is untouched by the snake. Desert is, sand is not touched by the water or mirage waters. So the eternal witness, from highest standpoint of view, Name Dveshostina Priyaha, Samoham Sarabhuteshu. I am same to all. I am the witness, Sakshi. Then I am Nivasaha. Nivasaha. This is the truth. I am the abode. Why? Because that Satyam, the truth is, I am actually, said, what is that? I am the abode, the truth. Every one of us, eventually, we are always interested only to know the truth. What is the truth? And so in the search for truth, for many lives, we are caught up in the relative truth. We are caught up in what? Relative truth. For many lives. So the relative truth doesn't give me full satisfaction. So I drop that relative truth and again search for truth. Truth alone is actually giving me the satisfaction, abode, nivasaha. So again same example. We take the post and the ghost. Post is the abode of the ghost. Without the post, the ghost cannot exist because it is superimposed. So wherever there is a post, whichever portion of the post you see, ghost you see, whichever portion of the ghost you see, then and there alone the post is there. But I cannot see a half post and half ghost. Once the wee bit of it discovered that it is not ghost, then the whole ghost disappears instantaneously. Instantly it disappears. Like I don't have to worry about the whole creation and the expanse of whole creation and in search of nothing. Just turn within your heart and search within. in the core of your heart. So when I discover in the core of my heart the truth when discovered, that's it. The whole superimposed Jagat disappears, meaning I am no more tossed by the experiences of the so-called unreal world. So after realization, the entire world becomes an amusement park for me. Free entertainment. Nothing I take seriously. Because I have discovered the abode. Abode of all this superimposed srishti is what? The supreme substratum, the one without a second. Krishna says, I am that abode. Nivasa. Sharanam. Sharanam is shelter. There is nobody else Sharanam. The real shelter is actually shelter is what? Lord alone is the real shelter. I may take shelter with him under her, and absolutely nothing will give me choice. I mean, Ananda. Because on the shelter itself may disappear. Oh, I took under his, I came under his shelter, but he died after 1 month or 6 months. Then again, I'm left without shelter. Then I'm searching for some other shelter. Then I joined somewhere, but that itself is also closed. That shelter also, shelter home also closed. There were no funds. We were kicked out. So now again, I'm no shelter. So relatively, we don't find any Shashvata shelter in this Jagat. But real shelter is what? Paramatma. भगवान का आश्रय जब हम लेते हैं, आश्रय, एक बार आश्रय लेने के बाद फिर सारी चिंताएं हट जाती हैं. एक बार आश्रय लिया, बस सारा दुख खत्म, तुरंत ही खत्म हो जाता है, उसका अंत हो जाता है. शेल्टर एंड सुहृत. आई एम सुहृत, फ्रेंड. सुहृदम सर्वभूताना. भगवान पहले कब बता चुके हैं, आई एम द फ्रेंड ऑफ ऑल बीइंग्स. भाई कहाँ बैठे हैं? अंदर दिल में बैठा हूं. आई एम सीटेड इन द हार्ट. आई एम द फ्रेंड. आई रियली लव यू. आई एम गाइडिंग यू. आई एम वार्निंग यू. But you may not listen to me. Your ego overpowers. I keep quiet. I keep nudging you towards good things. I keep warning you. I keep suggesting you good things. But we are not in a position to receive that voice of divinity. And in fact, it is clouded by the voice of ego. And the ego dominates so much so, like the cloud dominates the sun. Though the sun is far away, and in the infant, actually in nearer the sun, no cloud can exist. Cloud size is insignificantly small. The sun is very, very huge, big. Yet the cloud is covering my vision. And therefore, I say the cloud is covering the sun ignorantly. But cloud cannot cover the sun, but cloud is covering my perception. That's how ego plays a big game there. So, but when we are able to catch the voice of divinity from within, by the grace of the great gurus, then we are never misguided. Because under and from in the inside, the true friend is being guiding. Therefore, we don't make any mistakes. Suhrut. Then Prabhavaha Pralayaha Tatha. Similarly, I am Prabhava Pralayaha. I am the origin and dissolution of the whole world. The world has come from where? Me. The world is disappearing unto whom? Me. Janmadhyasya yataha. Janma adi. Meaning Janma but Sushti Sthiti Laya. Yato va imani bhutani jayante. Yena jatani jivanti. Yat prayanti abhivishanti. That is Brahman. यतो जन्माद्यस्य यतः यतो वा इमानि भूतानि जायन्ते. That from which all beings are born, that in whom all beings exist, that unto whom all beings disappear. That is called Prabhavaha and Pralayaha. That is me alone. Prabhavaha and Pralayaha. Tatha. Then again, Sthanam. Sthanam means what? Foundation. I am the foundation of everything. That is Kutastha, foundation, changeless support. I am the changeless eternal principle. ठसा ठस भरपूर है, भर पड़ा है. I am that changeless entity. I am the foundation. Though so strong it is, nobody can shake it. Nobody can. Why they can? No one can shake it. To shake, there must be a place where it is not existing. But this is all pervading, full. There is no. In fact, the space has come later on. But even for our understanding, there is no space where he is not. In the entire ornament, there is no space where gold is not. In the entire pot, where there is no space where mud is not. In the entire creation, there is no space where he is not. And he is foundation, he is support. So Nidhanam. Sorry, Nidhan Sthanam, foundation. Then Nidhanam, Nidhan Nidhi, Nidhan treasure house. What all we want, sorry. Everything is available there. In the creation. To create whatever is required. Everything is available in the treasure house. A great treasure. Although entire, whatever material has come, whatever is available in the creation, is all manifestation of that alone. From him alone, everything came out. Treasure house. And what? I am Avyayam Bijam. I am that seed, imperishable. The seed of many seed. I am the eternal seed. Imperishable. The seed doesn't get destroyed. Seed doesn't get, the very interesting seed it is. Seed which is giving giving rise to infinite galaxies, infinite universes. That seed. But without seed, without any change in it, without transforming it, normally seed loses its seedhood and transforms itself into a tree. But here, the seed is there, but there is no change in the seed. Very peculiar seed it is. Without any change in that, from that seed, whole creation is come out. So I am the seed which is avyayam, imperishable. There is no change in that. I am the. See? I am the seed. Now, continuing in 19th verse. Tapamyahamaham varsham nigruhnamyutsrujami cha amrutam chaiva mrutyuscha sadasachaham arjuna. Tapamyahamaham varsham nigruhnamyutsrujami cha amrutam chaiva mrutyuscha sadasachaham arjuna. Tapami, I give heat. Tapami, aham. Who is giving the heat? Through sun, the moon, the star. We are getting heat, the temperature. Mainly from sun, because he is appointed in this solar system to take care of all the Srishti, all the planets and all the beings in the system. Oh, Swamiji, we are only there on the earth, only populated. I think all other planets are empty. You cannot say like that. There are maybe beings on other planets also within our solar system, but they are not of this nature of physical body. Parthiva Sharira may not be there for them. Our condition is what? Creation means only but there are many subtle beings are there. Who knows how each planet is sustaining them? How many types of beings are there? But all of them are getting energy, strength. So Bhagavan says, I am the supplier of the heat, and without heat, nothing is available, nothing is possible. Energy, heat is a purifier, heat is energy, heat is everything, sun is everything for us. Without sun, there is no crops, no energy. So I give heat. Then tapami aham. Aham varsham. Nigruhnami utsrujami cha. I am the rain that I hold and release. Both are in my hand. You leave the work to my department. Oh, which department is yours? My department of rain department. You leave that the work to rain department and you facilitate the department mantris, ministers who are working who are in charge of executing my plan or giving rain to humanity or to the earth, to the earth for all beings. You leave them to their function properly and facilitate them to function. Then you get timely rains and appropriate quantity of rains. But now what is happening? We are not letting them this function of the department. We are not. We are doing dharna or we are spoiling them. How? By not cooperating. How? By polluting. Then what's happening? Akala Varsham or more recently we saw last December, Chennai floods again. More water. Torrential rains. Or Ativrishti, Anavrishti. Either Vrishti means rain or more waters or no waters. Both are dangerous. Who disturbed the rhythm? We, the humanity, not the animal kingdom, not the plant kingdom. It is we. But even then, at least out of compassion, the Lord alone is giving water through rain. He can withhold, he can also release. He controls that. Suppose he releases the torrential rain for any 1 month, 2 month, suppose non-stop rain. Do you think that there will be big deluge? Neither we cannot create rain. You can say that, oh, we can put some chemical. That's all not possible. And you cannot stop the rain. What is the technology what we are talking? So he's all under his control. So Krishna says, I am that rain. I send forth and withhold the rain. Nigrunami withhold, so Utsrujami send back the water to the earth. So Dayan, then Amrutam Chaiva. Here, Arjuna, what? Amrutam Chaiva. Mrutyuscha. I am immortality and also death. Amrutam. That is me alone. Death is change. Immortality, we know. What is death? Change. The change also is because of me. Long back, long back, maybe in 87 or 88. There was an interview of Puja Gurudev published in Sunday edition in Deccan Chronicle in Hyderabad. Long back, I saw that. But that heading and all, it's all in memory. It's all image. I didn't have that paper cutting. I didn't save it. But heading is मरने में मजा है स्वामी चिन्मयानंद. मरने में मजा है Swami Chinmayananda. There Gurudev was asked, what is death? Then Gurudev said, one of the question, he said, death is nothing but change. Hey, you know, so many people want to die in old age, but they cannot die, and they pray to God desperately. Please, please put an end to my body. I'm unable to bear it. Hey Paramatma, मुझे जल्दी लेके जाओ, लेके जाओ, लेके जाओ. And I can no more bear this pain. It's a very inconvenient. Please, please, please. Death doesn't come. But I want to die. But you cannot die. Somebody doesn't want to die, but they die. He or she dies. So both are actually आपको जीवित रखना और आपको पृथ्वी से उठा के ले जाना. All these things are functions of the Lord alone. They are all under His care, under His control, depending on our karma. I am both, my dear. Immortality also is me, death also is me. Then I am Sat Asat Cha E Arjuna. I am both the existence and non existence. What is this existence and non existence? You know what is immortality? One more thought. When I discover that I am changeless, eternal, conscious principle, I become immortal. I discover I am immortal. When I identify with the matter, which is subjected to change, I die. And matter is changing because of the grace of the Lord. Otherwise, matter is changing means who is causing the change? In 11th chapter, Geeta says, Bhagavan says, Kaloham, Akhyaihi. Bhagavan, you tell me, who are you? Arjuna asks. I am Kala, he says. I am the time. In time, everything changes. The time is that principle which causes change. Mysterious principle. Always operational. So I am the time causing the change. I am the immortality. Changeless I am in my own essential nature. Then he says, I am Sat and Asat. I am both existence and non-existence. Existence means what? All the names and forms that I can perceive, that I am able to experience through eyes, ears, nose, tongue, skin. All that falls under the category of Sat. Sat means what? Nama Rupatmakam Idam Jagat. The world which is of the name, which is of the form of the names and forms, which is in the names and forms as name and form, the entire world is nothing but Sat. They are all existing. How do I know the thing is existing? Because it is manifested and it is perceptible to me. Therefore, I call all these names and forms that I am experiencing as what? Sat. So all the manifested things are called Sat. And there are other things called unmanifest. Even the entire subtle world also is manifested only. But anyway, Sat, for they are not coming under our experience directly. So I call Sat as names and forms. Other is what? Asat. Asat is what? Unmanifest. So all that is imperceptible right from Mula Prakriti. Everything is unmanifest to me, to my experience. All that is all there stored in unmanifest Mula Prakriti. All that is called Asat. This is Sat, Asat, Vilakshanam, truth. It is beyond Sat and Asat. Meaning, here Sat means names and forms. So what is name and form? Effect. What is Asat? Cause. So cause is called as Asat. Effect is called as Sat, names and forms. So I am that both. I am that Sat and Asat, then also Sat Asat Vilakshanam, beyond that also. Without me, my presence, the thing cannot in itself exist. A thing disappears if there is no principle of the existence, the Paramatma behind every vastu, every name and form. So Lord says, I am that eternal self, essence, both the manifest and the unmanifest. Without cause, there cannot be an effect. But cause and effect are both are nothing but my manifestations. I am the cause, I am the effect appearing as. Like for example, what is the cause for the waves in the ocean? Ocean. So ocean is the cause, waves are the effect. Okay. So when I stand before the at the seashore, I normally see waves only. My eyes drishti goes on the waves because I see only waves there. Ocean I'm seeing, but my preoccupation is with the waves. Accept it. I see the waves in the ocean. I play with them. They are called effect. But how waves are caused? Because there is ocean. Without ocean, there cannot be waves. Waves are not formed. But these waves are eternal waves. They just keep on coming, lashing at the shore. Waves. Interesting. Now, so cause is the ocean, effects are the waves. Agreed. But now what is beyond ocean and beyond the waves? Water molecule. So I don't see water. I see ocean. So it's a alone, water alone in the form of the ocean, which is acting as a cause for the waves. So all these three are actually water alone in essence. Every wee bit of snake is in essence rope alone. Every wee bit of mud is in essence, pot is in essence, it is mud alone. Every wee bit of ornament in essence is gold alone. So therefore, when we talk relatively, we talk of Sat, Asat, etc. Of course, they're all there. But Lord says, I am the one who is both. See? Like mud can say, I am the part of all the sizes and shapes. Mud can say it. So the Lord says, I am the cause pervading everything. Within that, I'm the supreme cause I am. But which is expressing as two. And unmanifest level, manifest level. Both are me alone. Who says? Lord says. So thus beautifully Bhagavan said, all this is actually me alone. So those who worship me with all their intentions, desires, whatever you desire, that you get only through me. And people achieve whatever they want through all these margas available, what do you call, methods given in Vedas. All that we have seen, yajna, yaga, kartu, all these things. Some satatam kirtayanto mam dhradavrataha, all those things. Jnana yajna chapyanye. Ultimately, you reach me. So, regarding this thought alone, again, Bhagavan Krishna continues to speak further. That we will see from 20th verse onwards. We will see in the next class. For today, I conclude here. We have completed 19 verses so far in chapter 9. Om Purnamadaha पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। थैंक यू ऑल।